Welcome to the Bad Movie Night podcast, covering the worst movies you've never seen. We hope you enjoy listening to Bad Movie Night podcast.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Bad Movie Night podcast. My name is Chris, and we are back talking about the 2012 movie, Death from Above. Look at that. It's Death from Above!
And Dallas Blue.
Oh, what a trailer, guys. What'd you say, AJ?
Was that guy a squire?
Whoa, we're not into the movie discussion part. This is banter.
Okay.
Dude, he's a fucking fryer.
Fryer tuck.
A friar?
Yeah, like an air fryer. You put your french fries in, shit like that.
Yeah.
Aaron, how you doing?
I'm all right. How are you doing?
Yo, I'm good. Thanks for coming to the show. We were not. What'd you say, AJ or Spiff?
What?
What'd you say?
Name. It says arm wrestling champ of '87.
That's right.
I saw a viral. Do you guys know what I mean when I say viral TikTok?
I mean, like
Of-
I don't watch TikTok.
Yes.
Okay,
I'm
Rebecca
not allowed
knows.
to watch TikTok.
TikTok's the ways to talk.
Well, okay. I watched what would be referred to as a viral TikTok of this big muscular man walking around.
Yeah.
He's like
I didn't know I
going
was-
up to this other guy who's like smaller and like laughing at him.
What?
And I didn't know what was happening. Yeah, Aaron, just hang on to your butt. This is a hell of a story. Okay.
Onto your butt.
Stitch.
Then they sat down to arm wrestle,
Yeah.
and the big guy got completely destroyed.
Oh yeah, it's not necessarily about strength. There's technique involved.
Okay, that's what I was going to
Plus, you got to
ask.
grab the
Tell
other guy's
that to
nipple really hard
Stallone.
so he caves while you.
Should I ask how our audio levels are?
Why?
No, we're talking about arm wrestling.
Aaron seems very quiet.
He's so
to me.
quiet, I could barely hear him.
He is very quiet.
Oh my
He's so
Chris,
god!
have me
quiet.
turn off the auto gain.
Oh,
So
that's
you
good.
want to turn me back up here,
quiet.
Chris?
No,
Or
you-
I don't
maybe
give
he
a shit.
sounds great live. Sean, does he sound great live? He might. There's no way to know.
Wait, I'm
always
quiet now.
I don't even think you're quiet. I don't know why we have to do this. I don't fucking. Why does everything always have to suck? Like, why can't they just ever fucking work these stupid
Because-
streaming services?
Because we live in America.
I'm looking at
Years
the. I'm looking at the levels. Aaron seems to be
Then
coming in at the
everything's a
right,
scam.
the spot that he needs to be in at.
Oh yeah, I am.
Everything's a scam, folks.
AJ,
Sounds okay. Cool. Sean says it sounds great.
all right. See, Sean knows what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all we need.
All right. Well, I'm glad I made it through my
Everybody
story
calm
because I
down
didn't get
down.
to tell any of my bathroom stories from a few weeks ago.
Yeah, let's hear your bathroom story.
I
What
wanna
did
No,
you
hear
we're
hear?
it.
past that.
Oh,
We
geez.
are
No, I
past
want to
that.
hear it. Come on.
Yeah, we all want to hear it now.
No, you know why I know people wanted to hear it? Because
Because
Ian
it's gonna
came
be a
over
poop joke
and
at
he
the end?
literally brought up wanting to know the bathroom stories and was
Really?
upset that you cut him off, Aaron.
Wow. So you're not going to
Don't
tell
give a
us?
shit.
To hear that.
No, I'm not going to give them to you anymore.
Sorry,
The time's
Ian.
passed.
He doesn't even
I don't
remember.
care.
That's
Your
why.
opinion is
He
invalid.
doesn't even remember it.
I remember everything.
It's probably such a letdown of a story. That's why he doesn't want to tell it now, because we'll just be like upset about it.
Well,
How
yeah,
terrible a story
it's
it
built
is.
up to legend.
Yeah.
once you build up the legend.
legendary status.
Yeah, because of the mystery, minds
Yeah.
have put together their
It's
own
up there with
story.
how many houses down we have to go.
It's like Jesus is here, and then my bathroom story is like just right under it.
Right
Both
there?
legends.
Both ancient texts.
Right under it.
Anyways, Steve Jobs is here. Lindsay is not. She says she'll be back next week.
She says she'll be back.
She says she'll.
I mean, I'm pretty sure she's just not ever coming back.
But, you
guys, let's be
know,
honest.
I feel like people say a
Can you blame
lot
her?
of things. Yeah, people
blame
say
her?
a lot of things, and we'll see where it ends up next week. But tonight, we have a movie to talk about. This was a patron pick. I think it was Sean. Actually procured this movie
Yeah,
for the show.
Which is awesome.
That's great.
Which
That's
is
a
very
true
awesome,
patron.
and we appreciate
Yes.
that. And
Patron of the
so,
year.
Patron of the Year, Sean Cavender, 2023.
We don't get to vote though. Remember.
2024 would be the year, but okay.
Sean,
Doesn't
are we?
David gets to pick, right? Because that's our new thing. The previous year person
Yeah.
picks the next person.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that a thing?
Pass on.
That's
the
how we did it
baton.
last time.
We had a whole conversation about it.
That's such a stupid idea.
It was your idea.
It was your yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but
I think the
If-
patrons should
just
vote.
put that in if that was how presidents were picked. That's so dumb.
Well, like
you
it's
came
working
up
now.
with the idea. I don't know.
Come on.
All right, whatever. I don't care. All right, AJ, what is the 2012 movie Death from Above about?
An ancient evil lurks below the soil. Will a bunch of beefcake wrestlers prevail when it's unleashed? Or will they be stuck wrestling in the mud?
See my monster truck?
Find out in the 2012 Truck Montage Fest that is Death from Above.
You ain't gonna take my freedom.
Which way to the beach?
Do you read Chinese?
Rated R because there's a bunch of hillbilly rednecks in this thing.
I think he broke that lady's leg too when he threw her in the mud pit. That looked painful as hell.
All right. That did look painful, but
Yes.
again, not the appropriate time to bring up such comments.
Acting.
This is not the film discussion zone. This was AJ's premise hole that you just stepped on.
I thought it was the
Now-
banter.
No, we're past the banter, Spiv. We went into AJ's premise hole. Now we must swiftly move on and go Aaron's history hole and see what happens. So here we go.
Death from Above. This movie was released August 6th, 2012. Some other movies from that month are Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Dog Days, Total Recall.
Remember when the movie artwork used to change? You remember that day? Those days, AJ?
I was just going to say, remember when Chris would interrupt Aaron mid-sentence? It just happened.
Anyways, continue.
The Bourne
That's great.
Legacy,
Okay.
The Expendables 2,
Boring Legacy.
Are those
Just a
worth
James
watching?
Bond ripoff.
No, get the fuck out
No,
of
they're
here.
not. Yeah, Chris, they're not.
So none of the Expendables are good.
No, they're all terrible.
They're all pretty bad, yeah.
Oh, okay.
The second one
That's a
has
shame.
Chuck Norris, and there's a Chuck Norris joke in it. So that was kind of fun, but
Okay.
They needed to get Carradine in there with his little hose thing.
They could have CGI'd him or something. I guess they do that
That's
now.
cool.
They CGI Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones all the time.
Probably they cut him out because he was so drunk when he showed up.
That's a CGI him sober. You can do anything, AJ, with CGI.
Yeah, but he's going to paste the CGI him in.
That's
Nobody.
true. That's
not
true.
Stallone, that's for sure.
Yep. We have The Apparition, Premium Rush.
Oh, that biking movie with Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Bike
was-
Messengers.
Is that any good?
Oh.
I don't remember much about it.
How can that be good? I like Rebecca.
I like Joseph Gordon-Levitt. What's wrong with
I
him?
forgot about that movie.
I do like Joseph Gordon-Levitt, but he hasn't been in anything for like a decade, Aaron.
Yeah, that's true.
What happened
The
to him?
Possession.
The
He's in
1980s
a
one?
lot of stuff.
Oh, 2012. And for a
Man,
good
Brick was
time,
great.
call Scott.
AJ, Brick is like 20 years old at this point.
I know, but it's such a good movie.
Yeah.
Okay, this movie was filmed in a little area. Do you know where?
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Oh, shit. Looks
Yeah,
familiar.
Had an approximate budget of like $1 million because they had a monster truck. I mean,
Yeah.
They had a
See
couple
you at the
monster
Buck.
trucks.
$1 million. Come on.
There's no way.
They had like 20 grand.
They
And
probably
had
had
to- they had
20
to pay
grand.
all
So
the
many
wrestlers.
wrestlers.
Kurt
You did not
Angle's
miss
in this.
anything.
You don't. Yeah, there's nothing important ever in this podcast. I mean, come on now. It had a runtime of 1 hour and 25 minutes, and with the production company was North Shore Pictures. You know anything about North Shore Pictures, Chris?
They make terrible movies?
Yes, movies like Angels Around Me, River of Darkness,
Sounds pretty cool,
Endgame,
actually.
All Saints Eve. These actually look pretty fun. American Ouija, The Underwood Company.
Okay.
Aaron, is the
that was
company
your
still
nickname in
around?
high school.
Is this still? Are they still active?
I'm looking. It doesn't appear to be.
North.
But let's see, year.
I've never heard of any of these. And I'm surprised.
They haven't
'cause
released
that's
anything
Pittsburgh,
since
right down the street.
2015.
Okay, that makes sense.
So small little production company probably. or self.
Yeah, back when you
self-funding.
could make money on DVDs, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So our director for this film was Bruce Kohler. Do you know what Bruce Kohler is from?
The
Your
faucets.
your fantasies.
You're not
I was
wrong.
just shooting in the dark there, taking a shot in the dark. As they
You don't
call it.
fantasize about new kitchen faucets and things, Chris?
You know,
Every time I go to Lowe's, I'm like,
my faucet, and I don't mean this as a euphemism, or maybe I do, is a little loose. All right, is all I'm saying.
Oh my God.
Drippy.
Yeah.
Drippy. Okay, yeah.
Even
He's known for these movies I basically just said: Endgame, River of Darkness, Dark Wake, which sounds pretty
Oh,
cool.
that sounds cool.
That does sound cool. Is it about crocodiles?
It better
No.
be.
I don't know
Is
what
it
it's
about
crocodiles?
I'm looking. Dark Wake. A body bound and gagged is discovered in the water by a local fisherman. Not an unusual occurrence in a city surrounded by rivers, but when Detective Jake
And?
Dalton
AKA
is
Pittsburgh.
called in to investigate, he quickly learns that the river is just means to deliver
Crocodiles.
crocodiles.
What else could it deliver?
Yeah, I don't know. That's close enough.
Badass.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so I mean, this is a pretty small film. It's basically a small group of people that have worked together and other things. There is the great Tom
Just-
Savini.
There's no little
We have-
people, but
We have Robert Zadar. We have some wrestlers like Kurt Angle, Sid Udi, I don't know. Matt Morgan, James Storm, Jessica Cressa, Terry Guerin. I don't know who any of these people are, but I'm not a wrestling kind of guy, so maybe they are real wrestlers. Maybe not.
I don't think most of those were. Maybe like the
Well,
first
Kurt
few.
Angle was,
Kurt Angle was.
and the blonde hair curly guy. I've seen him in wrestling before.
Okay. Spiv's seen him, so it's got to be
Spiv's
real.
seen him.
Spiv's our resident
We should
wrestling
really
expert.
ask Ian's wife, because then
She watch a lot of wrestling?
she is huge into wrestling. At least she used to
really?
be. Yeah.
Maybe she would be able to tell us. All right, so I decided to do some AI art generation here.
Okay.
Starting with something about toilets crapping from above in the sky onto people.
All right, that's pretty good.
It didn't
like
like
a
it
pile
didn't
of
like shitting,
potatoes.
but it liked crapping. It was
For
it
the
was happy
audio-
to- yeah.
Audio listeners, there's just a bunch of. It's like a weird alien-shaped toilet that has a bunch of turd clouds, I guess, and one looks like a
Yeah.
pumpkin shitting out everywhere.
Sounds perfect.
And it's spelled death from above. Death above.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's airplanes.
I asked
Oh my
them
God.
to a portrait, and then it came up with these, which are
The
absolutely
one on
terrifying.
the top left is
Shawshank.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Yeah.
In your toilet. The next one is it's like Morgan Freeman or something. I don't
Morgan
know.
Freeman, yeah, in a
That's Don
barnacle-covered anus.
Yeah. Or Cheetle, yeah.
I think Will
Yeah,
Smith's
here's
the
some
one.
more of the toilet in the sky.
Ooh, Aaron, what's the white frothy liquid coming from that bottom
You
left
know what
toilet?
that is, Chris.
Ugh.
And then I asked it to make a movie about super fabulous gay wrestlers in a toilet in the
Oh,
sky.
that sounds cool.
Does sound
So
pretty cool.
Came up with some of these gems. Yes, hard to describe
I wanna
these.
see
You have to
Sato.
see these, unfortunately.
Oh shit!
Goodness.
That was our
They have,
Zack
like,
Snyder
toilet
hero
guns?
movie, if I've ever seen one.
Are those
Superhero
toilet rolls on their guns? I don't know what the fuck those are. Yeah, those are pretty
Spin
great.
Turn
movie. They do have toilet roll guns.
This one just has birds flying.
Eagles, Aaron. Eagles.
That's
are
Ryan
free
Reynolds.
Eagles. They're not eagles. I don't know what they
Fly,
are.
Where
Eagles,
the Eagles fly. I mean, these guys have the greatest haircuts in the world.
It's Ryan Reynolds again.
Yeah.
Like the short little arms.
Yes, the short little arms are great. It just sort of devolves from there. There's a steampunk version.
Oh man, a steampunk
Goodness.
version, dude.
I don't know what that thing is at the top, but it's absolutely terrifying.
That's Mike
Yes,
Tyson.
it is.
It's Mike
That's
Tyson
Mike
as, like, a
Tyson.
furry.
And the guy on the right is
Angel.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, artistic. I'm not sure what's going on in that one.
Look at all the loofahs.
Why is AI so weird?
That's all I got. I don't know what else to really talk about with this.
No,
film. I thought
that
that'd
was
be kinda
good.
fun.
Those were
That's
good,
pretty
Aaron.
great.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was pretty fun, Aaron. Thank you for all that hard work.
Of course.
All right.
Happy
I don't
to.
want to show any of these goddamn Patreon songs because then our stuff gets copyright claimed.
So don't show 'em.
Well, we had to do something.
We have to do something.
Patreon.
$2 a month. You can
Join the
What's that sound?
join the Patreon. Patreon.com/Bad
Talking about
Movie Night
now.
Show. Consider that our transition right into the show. The next time, I guess what we could do is
Yeah, what
just
can we do?
just make it up on the spot, like the music and stuff.
Get your
Like-
guitar. Spiff.
Oh, it's a slow jam here.
Patreon is a time and a place. I don't know.
The time is
Just $1 a month. Christmas it on your face.
Get access to the Slack. You can see some crap. All right, that's pretty good. I feel like that's good.
That's pretty
All right.
We
great.
got
That's
Bruce
pretty good.
Springsteen singing.
Bruce
this time.
All right, we're talking about Death from Above tonight, the 2012 smash hit starring one Kurt Angle. AJ, what did you think of Death from Above?
I was really excited about Death from Above because the trailer made it seem really fun, very high action, kind of adventure. It looked awesome. It had a lot of these characters in it that we really love from bad movies. But in slowly watching the movie, realizing not only was it not really an action movie, but it just wasn't a very good movie at all. Like, the writing was terrible. I was really let down by this because I saw trucks, I saw muscly men. I thought this was going to be really off the chains. Even the kills in it were terrible. Like, minimal effects, minimal blood. It just was like where they could have gone well and like really hit a home run with this, they just didn't at all. And that was very disappointing to me.
Aaron.
I was really surprised by this. This is not what I thought it was going to be at all. I thought this was going to be more like that wrestlers versus zombies type movie or something along those lines. So when you add in all this artifacts and demon thing and just, I don't know, it wasn't what I expected at all. It had a monster truck, so I'm immediately on board. I'm not going to shit all over this. It was reasonably fun, but I don't know what it was really about.
Okay. Rebecca?
Yeah, it definitely seemed like it was going to have a lot more action than it did. Like, it just ended up being boring and slow and just so many trucks. And I didn't need all the trucks. But yeah, it could have been better. It just didn't quite get there.
Speaking of could have been better and didn't quite get there, Spiv, what did you think?
Yeah, the trailer made this look like a kind of a beat 'em up, shoot 'em up action movie with a lot of cool stuff, and then it turned into a kind of a redneck party through the monster trucks, which I still thought it was fun, but it was definitely not what I expected.
You're not a big fan of the redneck truck driving honky
just
tonk?
like every scene in like the first 30 minutes like firmly establishes the redneck.
Yeah,
Firmly. Much like
How
your mother.
how
How
firm
are you there,
how
Scott?
firm
Yeah.
is that?
So it's like
Wait,
your mama's
AJ.
grip.
AJ, let's see that muscle again.
see how
Fuck's sake.
firm it is.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Why
I
does
hurt
it?
myself doing
Why does it
that.
go down below your arm?
I need my spinach to that.
He goes
We
like
gotta
this
start-
and just it just
We gotta
pops.
start working out, guys. We gotta start working out. It's getting bad.
Look, I've been working out the real muscle, and that is of course the brain muscle, Aaron.
Oh yeah, is that?
Oh,
and
wait.
how do you do that? Watching
Counting
TV.
to 5.
Counting to five.
Listen to this guy. How do you do that? Watching TV, and he laughs at his own fucking joke.
No, I was laughing at Aaron's joke.
Okay. Counting to 5. Is that what you said?
That's funny.
All right, that's actually
Sorry,
pretty
that was
funny.
really- that was pretty shitty. I'm sorry.
That was good. It was great. All right, so Death from Above it's a movie. I don't understand the name. First off, we'll get into that.
Yeah.
Expectations were set with that trailer, and they were not met with the movie in a way, just about every way. those monster trucks are cool because of how ridiculous they are, and we'll tap into monster truck and monster truck societies and
Maybe
everything
we'll
like
get a
that,
monster truck quiz.
and we will talk about.
We do.
No.
We do.
And we will.
Oh, there we go.
And we will get all up into monster trucks. That's separating the monster truck from this thing. It has nothing going on for it, especially for me, because I don't like wrestling or I've never really watched it. So I recognize that Kurt Angle is a name I've heard before, but I didn't know him, and he really didn't bring anything to this thing that a generic muscle. Not measle.
Muscle.
Measles?
Muscle head. I think I was thinking Vin
Vin
Diesel.
Measles?
Vin Measles.
Or measle head.
So like there's Vin Diesel, but
So, that's Brett Michaels.
It has Brett Michaels, yeah.
Brett Michaels. So like this guy is just kind of boring to me.
Well, he's possessed.
Yeah.
So he's supposed to
He
be
is, yeah.
like.
He's emotionless.
Yes.
But I
Which
think they made him possessed just to kind of
Justify his
I'd be
terrible
acting-
Just to come up with a
acting
movie idea.
is.
so
He couldn't read the script. Okay, give him a break.
so
He
there's a
doesn't know
lot.
how to read.
He's an Olympic wrestler, guys.
So
I
you need
thought-
to be able to read to be a wrestler.
There's Olympic wrestlers a thing like he's not a real wrestler, right? He's
No, he was. He was in the Olympics.
Nice.
Won a
Wow,
gold
wow.
medal, I think.
That's pretty awesome.
And then he joined WWF.
Is he
Or
from
WWE.
Pittsburgh?
I don't think he's from Pittsburgh.
Okay. Well, here's the thing.
Old
I thought-
and dirty.
This movie was gonna go the route of like Terminator 2 or like Universal Soldier, where it pits two like supernatural or super powered beings against each other, because you have Kurt Angle being possessed and seeking out the other amulets, but then you have another guy who wears an amulet and
Yeah.
sort of gets possessed too. And I thought they
He
were
is
gonna
from
have them fight each other in supernatural ways and like in this small town, which is kind of cool.
Kurt Angle is indeed. Yeah, Sean just
from
said
Pittsburgh.
it. Is from Pittsburgh, outside of
Nice.
Pittsburgh, Mountain Lebanon. So
Cool.
he's a hometown boy, apparently.
There you go.
That makes sense.
Well, then there you go. And that's all I have to say. But that's what I was hoping for, I guess, in this movie. And then nothing ends up happening.
Yeah.
Well, we got
Yeah.
to see some trucks.
We got to see them trucks.
I think that was the
Hang on,
happening.
trucks, man.
There was mud splashing around.
What was your favorite truck?
My favorite truck was the
Yeah.
one that they show up to where the guy's at his job. The guy shows up. He's like, "You bought it?" And I thought that truck was the best.
That was pretty cool.
I would
truck.
show
yeah.
a clip of it, but
I like how the movie
we need a
starts
clip
with
of
them
the,
going down
real
the hill.
shiny truck.
Is this the truck?
No.
Oh, there's a
Alright.
lot of trucks. Whoa.
You gotta go way back.
Whoa.
I see. I don't care about trucks.
It's the truck they're
It's
driving in here.
the older blue one.
Yeah.
All right, we're not
Did you
we're not
guys know
comparing
this?
the trucks to the
Speaking
in this
of talking
fucking
about
movie.
trucks.
of trucks. Did
That's,
you
that's
guys
the whole point of
notice
this movie.
every truck door in this movie needs to be oiled?
Well, there were some
Call it
bad
sound
sound effects throughout the
really.
movie. You hear him running in front of the trucks like,
It was no transient, that's for sure.
Here's some things that I don't understand. At what year were like magicians and stuff supposed to be from? Like wizards and stuff.
what do you mean?
What?
Wizards?
Well, like
Wizards aren't real.
God damn it.
no, but you know,
Beginning?
I know they're not actually here, but I'm saying back in the day when people thought there were wizards and stuff. Like, what time were they supposed to be
Are you
from?
talking about like medieval times?
Are you talking about
Whatever
the opening
time
scene, Chris?
when are wizards from, AJ? That's
is
what
the
I'm
wizard
asking.
bringing
What
my
year?
goddamn
Like,
Are you talking like Merlin kind of style
yeah.
wizards?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah,
Is he a fucking wizard? Then yes.
That's pretty
Oh
early
my
on.
God.
What, 400, 600?
Okay, 400, 600. Yeah. Fucking Pittsburgh wasn't here. There's no castles in Pittsburgh.
That's
It was
not.
Fort
Those
Duquesne.
are
There's
like
no castles in Pittsburgh to that, yeah.
masons.
Yeah, but they're not wizard castles. They're like from the some
It's all the
wars and
Steel
shit.
Baron
Well,
castles.
dude, they're making a movie in Pittsburgh. They don't know anything about history.
Well, I'm just saying the whole point of the fucking movie is that it takes place like this opening is like these amulets and druids and shit
Yeah.
in
It's cool.
Pittsburgh. Like that's supposed to
Yeah.
be Pittsburgh right there.
Yeah.
It's not Pittsburgh, is it? I mean, it's
supposed
supposed to be,
yeah.
but that makes no sense.
But that could be. I mean, there were settlers in Pittsburgh area, like in 1700s.
Yeah, they could have been on the run from the king.
And this is what they look like, Spiv?
Well, they had a lot of.
Yeah, they eat very well, maybe. I don't know.
They had a lot of Primantes.
Could you imagine getting that haircut for this shitty movie?
Dude, that guy.
That's his normal haircut.
That guy needs to take the L and shave that, John, because that hair is not recoverable.
That hair is illegal, sir. You get arrested for that
You
haircut.
just say John. That's the other side of the state, man.
No, it's not. It's a Philly thing.
That's what I'm saying. This is Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're not saying
Yeah, it's
John
like a different
in Pittsburgh.
country, dude.
this isn't even
You gotta
Pittsburgh.
say
This is
yin.
before
Oh
you
my
get
God.
to Pittsburgh.
Can we talk about that scene where the guy was jerking off to magazines in the gas station?
I thought that was good. So you hear the heavy breathing, which has been set up to mean that like the demon guy is there,
Yeah.
and then we find
So there
out
was
it's
one
just
good
that guy
scene.
jerking
Creepers.
off.
I don't have. I can't find.
What was
it.
the one good scene?
That scene.
Pittsburgh was laid out in 1764.
Yeah, way after when wizards and shit would have been alive.
Why are none
Well,
of
there
the
were still
kills
people
decent?
before Pittsburgh was there.
Like Native Americans. What?
That would have been a better approach to this.
Exactly.
Vikings would have been good.
This
Vikings would have been
conversation,
cool.
man. Whew.
But there
That's
could
what
have
I'm
been
saying.
Viking settlers, like I mean, there were French fur traders and stuff all around
Fur traders would be cool.
What is this?
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
What is this culture represented in this movie? Is it biker culture?
there. It's supposed to be like druids, right?
No,
But they're
he's
all
talking about
bikers, right?
The modern day stuff.
Bikers.
Just redneck.
Oh no,
redneck
they're just
culture.
Like these guys, like
Pittsburgh
They're
truck
fans
guys.
of
They're just
anti-flag.
conservative truckers, man. That's all.
they're truckers. They all ride bikes, don't they?
Dude, have you never been to Western
Pennsylvania?
Pennsylvania? This is
He
a
hasn't.
this is a definitive look, right there.
But that's not what Pittsburgh looks like.
Well,
like downtown
Pittsburgh's kind of nice
Pittsburgh.
now because a lot
It's
of
all the
money
hipsters.
has been moving in. Yeah,
Because
Pittsburgh
of this
didn't
movie.
used to be so nice.
Because of this movie, they're making a lot of money in Pittsburgh now. Kurt Angle saved Pittsburgh, is what you're essentially saying.
I mean, it's the same it's always been. It's guns, religion, and trucks. Those are the staples.
Yeah, there's
Western
there's some
Pennsylvania.
patriotic elements to this movie. I remember the one thing the guy says is like, "God, I love this country" and all this stuff. Do you remember that whole speech, Spiv?
Well, again, it firmly established the redneck nature of the movie.
The redneck nature of the movie.
Well, there was
He
a
run-
whole
he runs over
montage of
total-
everybody wants to be a redneck.
Everybody wants to be I do not want to be a redneck.
What they should have done was this 2012.
Got
They
Jeff
should have made a
Foxworthy.
movie about the fucking recession and everyone losing their jobs and shit.
God,
You know, that's the movie you make
Why do you want to see that movie?
because it'd be real. At least you
Why
have a
don't-
story.
Why
Like,
not
come
go
on.
back further in time to when they were shutting down all the coal mining and
Yeah.
killing the area? So
Killing steel, yeah.
yeah,
There's your opening. Is they're digging in the coal
they're getting
mines of
revenge on the
Pittsburgh,
rich guys.
Pennsylvania, and they stumble upon
Yeah.
an
yes,
ancient
that makes
uh,
more sense.
Native American.
Yeah.
artifact.
Native American thing, totem, which turns him into whatever, the
That'd be
same
cool.
storyline from that other movie we watched.
And then the creature kills people in the giant coal cracker and drops them in. It'd be fucking awesome. The coal cracker's running. It hasn't run since the 1800s.
Wait, isn't that a ride at Hershey Park?
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it's a
That's
Scooby Doo
perfect. They got
episode.
him into a
The
theme
coal
park.
cracker is the little roller coaster.
It's a Scooby Doo episode.
There, that's the truck Spiv was talking about.
Yeah, look at
Yeah.
that thing's sweet.
Sean
That's
made
What do
a
you think
great
of the gas
comment.
mileages on that?
Oh, 2 miles a
Two.
gallon. Yeah.
Damn, that
Two,
thing
two,
is...
2 gallons per mile.
What do you think he's hauling in that truck?
He's
Ass.
hauling
Everything.
ego. That's what he's hauling.
He's hauling ego. All ego.
Compensation.
Yeah,
Can
but if
you-
you're
can
gonna
you
get
haul
a big truck,
compensation?
you gotta get an old one like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only way to go. You don't want to be
Yeah.
driving around these modern Tupperware
No,
trucks.
these
Oh my
luxury
God.
$80,000 things.
It's ridiculous.
You need a Cybertruck.
You need a Cybertruck that you can't put
Nice.
anything
I can't wait
in.
until Cybertrucks get cheap enough that you see them in like Alabama.
Dude, they were talking about how they rust.
That'd be
They rust
amazing.
instantly because they have different metals that
Yeah,
go
they
together
didn't
that aren't
think of
ferrous,
that
so they
exactly.
rust
Did you
right
see the
away.
video of the guy that was like, "Oh, this won't break fingers," and then broke his
Breaks
fingers?
the tires. Yeah.
That's so good.
Oh, boy.
Amazing.
Or the one that drove through a small puddle and completely was disabled because it got water on the battery or something stupid.
That's awesome.
Like through a little puddle a car could drive through.
So, you guys
Oh.
like the mud wrestling scene?
So,
Yeah.
well, no. Let's talk through this a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have Kurt Angle opening the film as our lead
Yes.
character,
Fantastic.
being pulled over by the police. Tom Savini.
Sergeant
Right?
Redneck, what was his name?
Yeah.
There's some beef going on in the town with the locals and the cop. How do they stumble upon the amulet?
They go down a bike trail with their truck.
Yeah, they crash.
That's right, actually,
Fucking
yeah.
truck.
And then it's like where
I
the
mean-
tree.
I thought that was funny because that is a real redneck story if I've ever heard one. Destroyed that beautiful truck.
Destroyed the truck. The amulet ends up possessing Kurt Angle, turning him into Malefisto, the demon
Which is-
god, which I just made up, but it sounded pretty good.
That sounded actually really good, Curtis. Yeah.
Which is the first big problem of the movie.
First big problem in the movie. And why is that?
Right? Because this is such a stupid idea. And, like, the whole rest of the movie sucks because it's such a stupid idea. Like, that's literally the worst part of the movie. Is he gets possessed and he walks around like a fucking idiot.
He walks
got
around
these-
aimlessly through this movie.
Yeah, and
He's
there's
got
no
these
reason to
sweet
anything.
daggers.
You
He's
guys- where does-
searching for the other amulets, guys.
Yeah, you only learn that later, though, like halfway through the fucking
Yeah,
film.
from the police detective who can't act his way out of a cardboard box.
Where'd the daggers come from?
They were in the box in the ground.
They were forged
what
in
this
the
movie
steel
should have
him
been.
taking
of
them.
Mount Doom, Aaron.
What this movie should have been is, like, what you should have done is you should have done, like, pulled a Keanu Reeves. Instead of your dog getting killed, someone steals his truck. And it's a revenge movie to get his truck back. It's a revenge movie to get his truck back. Really simple.
Redneck
A man in
John
his
Wick.
truck. That's it. That's the story. He just murders everybody to get it.
Dude, can we just talk about how truck drivers are the fucking worst people? Like, these big ass trucks up on your ass are the fucking, these people are the worst.
Well, I don't understand
Especially
why
when
they
they
just
have
aren't-
fake ball sacks hanging off
Oh my
the
God.
back of them.
Well, they can't hang the real balls there.
No, I don't
Because they
have
don't
any.
have them. That's why they
'cause
have to
they're-
drive the big
Gotta
truck.
compensate.
My favorite is someone that owns a truck but doesn't use it for what a truck's supposed to be used for.
The haul
Like hauling
goods.
shit.
You mean
And
like
service.
99% of drivers?
When it's like
so-
super
Yeah.
fancy and super clean because
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
I'd be
never
afraid of
touches
scratching it up
mud
and stuff.
or.
Why would you do that? Yeah.
I need to put bags of mulch in it once a year, guys.
And they spend
such a bad-
120 grand on it.
yeah.
It's such a bad like investment. It's like buying a fucking boat. You're just throwing money out. You know what I mean? Like, so stupid.
What about like a 1979 Porsche?
No, that's cool.
Yeah,
that would be
that's
fun to
cool.
drive.
Now, I have no problem with someone driving around like a 1970s truck. You know, like something made of metal that isn't plastic. Because some of those are really beautiful vehicles, like the designs and
They had
stuff.
character.
I get that. Yeah.
The new ones. This is the thing
We're
that
not
pisses me
talking,
off.
Sean. We're not talking about tractor
talking
trailer
big
drivers.
rigs.
Yeah.
We're talking about the
Right.
dudes that drive those big trucks.
Pickup
Just
trucks.
Pickup
Can you
trucks.
explain
Yeah.
to me? We're
Yeah,
not
you
allowed
know the
to
one that-
have like
yeah.
cool pop-up headlights anymore because they're hazardous to civilians, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you stood in front of a modern pickup truck, like I'm
Yeah,
a
they don't
3
fit
foot
in
tall
parking
guy,
spaces.
you.
and the hood line's like here on me.
Yeah.
It's insane. How
Well, that's
high
the problem because
Well,
they,
and
they don't make
you
small
can't see
trucks
anybody.
anymore.
So many
You literally-
trucks have
you
like
literally
light
can't.
bars and stuff now.
Yeah.
Like they'll add all sorts of
Yeah,
like
the
coming
cattle
back from
pushers,
the
yeah.
premiere on I forget what road we were on, but there was a truck with a light bar and it was so bright that like I couldn't see in front of me.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
That's the problem.
But monster trucks are pretty fucking cool.
Monster trucks are
What's
pretty
the
cool.
cool
Monster
part?
trucks are really cool.
How did
Have you
they
guys-
even invent
Have you guys
these
ever been to a
things?
monster truck show?
No.
No.
I've been to
They're
like
so much fun.
tractor
See
trailer
you
and
at the
destruction derby
buck.
shows.
I just love the callous disregard for safety at those kind of things. That just looks amazing.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way that, like, what if the guy bumps his head while he's over these 42 trucks that he's driving over, leans on the gas, and just swerves into the crowd and just
Yeah, that
squishes a
happens.
billion people? Does it
on
actually
YouTube.
happen?
It happens
It's
all the
happened
time.
before, yeah.
It happens
Tires
all the
fly off
time?
and smash
All the
into
time.
All the
Every
time.
All the
time.
time. Literally
It's
every time.
happened at least once.
You gotta either choose the no squishing
Fine.
or the squishing section.
Give me the worst monster truck massacre on file. I want to look into this shit. So what do you think the point was of this movie? Because
Great question.
That is a
Monster
question
trucks.
with
oh,
no
sorry.
answer, sir.
Well, I was just been thinking about it, and I just feel like the main storyline of the legacy or whatever, the legend of this amulet is
Yeah.
none of that's really ever resolved. It just kind of, you know what I
No,
mean?
and it's so loose too. Like when it's handled, like there's so much. I don't know. I just feel like there's so many missed opportunities just to have a simple storyline here that would be effective. You have all these wrestlers, you have trucks. It's right there on the page. Like just
It's right
write
there.
what that's supposed to be. Don't go make this crazy story about finding an amulet and turning into like a possessed. Like it's stupid.
You know, if Guy Pearce was in this movie as a rogue cop laying down law or justice, like he wasn't.
Man.
That would be cool, right? Like Guy
Yeah.
Pearce versus
He would
a
star
haunted
across him.
monster truck or some shit like that. I would totally watch that.
It's
Who'd play opposite him?
Don Cheadle, because we mentioned him earlier.
I thought you were gonna say what's his name from that movie we watched with the two of them, the guy from Final Destination.
yeah. Spiv, all these monster truck massacres are shit. I want to see like hundreds of deaths.
Oh, I don't think that's happened.
Nah, it doesn't count then. What does it take to be a massacre? More
I
than
don't
like
know.
5, right?
Yeah, I think a little
For a
kid
monster
getting
truck?
run by a tire or something would do
Oh,
it.
that's happened many times, but that's still
Yeah.
only like one little kid got murdered by a monster truck. I want like at least 50. But I guess that hasn't happened yet. That just seems like it would happen with the way these things drive. Those wheels have to be huge, don't they?
Yeah, they're pretty big.
They are big. Yeah.
Like that
Get
truck
there.
death
Taller
scene
than
We'll get there.
where he knocks the guy out and puts him in front of the truck, and he's just running in front of the truck for like 10 minutes. He couldn't walk out of the
Or
direction
the
of the truck.
18-wheeler, yeah.
Yeah, it's just so stupid.
I mean,
stupid.
So the movie culminates in then just fighting
Flattens.
with Kurt Angle, but it's like the worst fight you've ever seen, barely a fight. And then what is the creature that spews out of Kurt Angle's mouth?
It's the demon that was possessing him.
That's the demon
Yeah,
in its physical form?
I guess. It looked like a little booger.
What would
So
you do with it?
stupid.
Did they save it and keep it?
Yeah, I had to run it over with my monster truck.
They should have done like Footloose style and had like a game of chicken where they're driving trucks at each other and shit. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Where's the truck action?
The other thing that's, I guess it's supposed to be funny is after Kurt Angle throws up the little demon and is back to his normal self, he's holding the daggers and the police just shoot him.
Yeah, well, yeah,
He deserved
yeah, yeah. The retired
Yep,
cop.
all in a day's work.
You have to be old to wear a hat like that, or can young people wear hats like
I
that?
think you just have to live in Florida and you can wear a hat like that.
This is
If you live in
Pittsburgh.
Florida, you can
Pittsburgh.
just do whatever the fuck you want.
Pittsburgh. It's Pittsburgh.
Well, he's a snowbird. He comes up, he goes down. You know.
Yeah. I think next week you guys need to participate in the movie discussion.
I'm talking with you here.
we're not talking
Snowbird
about
joke was
anything.
funny.
Brought up several new monster
Talking about
trucks.
hats, trucks, anything but
Everyone else is just surfing the internet right now.
Yeah, I know.
Having a
Thanks,
discussion about
AJ.
trucks.
Thank you, AJ. You know what? Thank you, AJ. At least you
What do you
brought.
want to talk about?
I don't know.
I
Let's
think
talk
we've
about some of
talked
the
about the
creative
events.
elements of the movie, like
There
the
was
music,
the-
perhaps.
How about the crazy uncle?
Crazy Uncle?
He thought
Yeah,
that
okay,
but what
so
about
the movie took a really long detour with the Crazy Uncle.
That was pretty cool. That's probably the best scene in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
That's
actually
the nice
choreographed
thing
fight.
about hiring wrestlers is they
They
know
know
how
how
to
right.
fake fights.
What
But
do you think
why
about
not
Robert
have more of
Z'Dar's-
that then?
Robert Z'Dar's quick.
Robert Z'Dar was in the
appearance.
movie for 20 seconds.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what's
he
that
was-
about,
I don't
man?
remember where he was in. When was he?
He was
He was in
the
the
He was
band.
in the
concert promoter.
club or
That's right,
something.
yeah. And he just took his thing off his neck, and that was it.
Yeah.
That was the scene.
He gave up his
Oh, he took
amulet
his
and-
thing off. Yeah, we got to see an anti-flag performance, and
And what is it that you seek?
I seek the rune around your neck. Give it to me, and you will be immortal.
and
I
you will
think
be.
I think some of the
immortal.
problem with this movie is while it is bad and pretty badly made, especially with the sound, a lot of the sound design was very like bad, but it's not bad enough to be incomprehensible or anything. It's just bad enough to not be interesting, which is unfortunate.
It's just boring.
Yeah.
The writing was the weak point for sure.
Yeah,
I thought the
unfortunate.
production was fine. I didn't notice any audio issues. I mean,
Yeah,
the
and
slow
some of the
budget
lighting
for
was
sure.
good at times too. Like for a low budget thing like
yeah,
this.
they had a lot of night scenes that were competently lit. Yeah.
No real effects work though.
No, which is
very little.
disappointing. Like
It's
another
low
missed
budget. They had to-
opportunity.
they
Well,
to
they
get
had
those
red
monster
eyes.
trucks.
Yeah,
But they had Tom
that.
Savini in
That's
the
just-
movie. Why didn't they hire him to do the effects?
Because he was just an actor, probably.
Yeah, I
he
know.
probably-
You
He's
didn't get
Sheriff
paid
Redneck.
fucking shit.
Because
That's
you can
nice.
then add Tom Savini to the credit of the movie, and put it on the
Exactly.
top on the front of the box. They do that
He
shit all the
was-
time.
He was in like half the movie.
He was as the cop, but
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think he did special effects or
And when
whatever.
he
He's
gets
from
run over, they
Pittsburgh
just
as
throw a
well.
fucking shoe on the ground. You know, like stuff like that's just so cheap.
It is
I mean, Aaron, you said there's $1 million budget on this one. I don't think that's
No,
true.
I just totally made that up because I
okay.
saw that.
If I had to guess, I think the budget on this was like 50,000.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty reasonable.
Because even the monster truck footage was like someone's
Yeah,
home video.
that's
from
the problem.
some
Yeah.
movie.
They needed a couple $100,000 so they could wreck some fucking trucks. You got to wreck some trucks.
If you're
gonna
gonna
have a truck
do
movie.
it, do it.
Black Dog style, man. Come on.
We should watch
Run into
that
a
again.
train. Yeah.
I want to watch. I would be up for watching like a real truck movie. You know,
Yeah.
one where trucks actually smash into each other. That'd
That
be cool.
sounds amazing.
Yeah, can we find one of those?
See
Can
you
someone
at the
put one of those on the
block.
wheel? Can someone who is a sane patron put a movie like that on the wheel?
What the frick,
Sane patron?
Sean?
Same,
It didn't
yeah.
save my list, Sean. What the frick, Sean? Sean knows what I'm talking about. He
We
was
just need
he
to
was
watch
with me.
Meltdown again. Remember how great Meltdown was?
Meltdown was good. This
Oh,
this
man,
could
it was
this
so
actually could have been like that level, but
Meltdown was so good. Like I had that.
oh,
mop
now I
hair
don't
going
remember.
on.
I don't remember any of the movies they had, Sean. If you remember.
Oh, they're on the wheel. They're on the.
No,
did you go to
we
the
had
link?
we put some time and effort into this thing to make things happen.
What happened?
We
Did
were
it
losing
reset?
It just didn't save any of my things that I added.
The,
That's
the
all right. I'll
wheel,
work on
yeah,
it.
the wheel in the browser doesn't work well. I
Doesn't
leave a folder
save.
on the desktop with all the images.
Okay. All right. Well, anything else, guys, with the Death from Above?
Disappointing,
Disappointing.
you know. I understand that we thought it was going to be good because that trailer,
The
was very
trailer was
deceiving.
so- yeah.
Very deceiving.
Yeah.
It just put
And that's
all
what they
the
did, they
action
tricked
together,
us.
and then
Yeah, they tricked us.
yep,
They tricked us good.
Yep. Yep.
you
Yep.
got us.
All right, AJ, would you recommend it?
No, absolutely not.
Aaron,
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't that great. It's not for me.
Rebecca,
Yeah, no, thank you.
Spivvy.
I don't think I'd watch it again, but I think if you're a fan of the wrestlers in the movie, then you'll have a good time.
That's fair.
Nope. I mean, unless you're like a hardcore wrestler fan, I got nothing out of this one. I thought it was bad, and I do not recommend it. All right, I think I saved the list. Let's move on and play a game. Here we go.
Game time, baby.
Your theories are the worst kind of upright. Your methods are sloppy, and your conclusions are highly questionable. Shall we play?
Oh man, look how cool that is.
Let's get into some monster trucks.
Oh, this is exciting.
So, when was the first monster truck
Higher
made?
education.
Um,
Oh, boy,
What
let's
year?
see.
1935.
54.
First monster.
1957.
Yeah, this is 60.
19
64.
67.
All of you are too early. 1974.
Oh
Bigfoot.
man,
And
really?
there it
Bigfoot
is.
was the
Yep.
first
Which
one?
it looks a lot like the truck from the movie.
Yeah,
the
it
first
does.
one.
Except for it's a lot nicer.
Yeah. How many pounds is the minimum weight of a monster truck?
Oh wow,
6,000?
500.
8,000 pounds.
7,000.
It is minimum of 10,000 pounds.
Jeez.
Whoa,
Yeah.
That's a lot of weight.
those
Yeah.
neon lights.
Just like your mom, Aaron.
How tall is a monster truck tire? How
6
many
feet?
inches?
I'll say
Oh.
72 inches.
If I'm standing next to that
80.
thing, it's probably like 48 inches.
80 inches.
I don't know.
But I don't think
It
it's taller than
is
me.
66 inches
Wow.
tall,
Nice.
43 inches wide.
How much
Holy
is one
fuck.
of those tires?
Thousands
I
of
think they
dollars.
were like
If you have to ask.
8,000 a piece.
Holy
something like
shit,
that.
really?
Yeah.
Damn, I was gonna
I
guess
didn't
like $500 or something.
I didn't include
8,000.
What? That's insane.
How many of them are they selling to make it worthwhile?
More than my
AJ?
car is worth.
Wait, AJ, this is what you need to solve your problem.
Yeah, the nail won't take
The
these
nails won't even-
tires
Dude,
out.
I gotta
Yeah.
steal
Yeah.
some monster truck tires apparently and put them on
Tires
eBay.
can cost between $2,500 and $7,500
Wow.
each.
I can
Man,
believe
Goodyear
That's a lot of
has it
rubber.
figured out.
All right, what is the average cost of a monster truck
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
itself? If the tires are like
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
$5,000
$300,000.
Yeah,
It's like only one of those giant, you know.
250?
Yeah.
120,000.
$500,000.
They are 250,000 on average.
It would be
Yes.
fun though.
Someone sell their house and buy one. All right.
Why are they so
Make a movie.
expensive?
Because they're huge
Because they're
and
completely
Have
Imagine the
so
customized.
much
upkeep would be insane.
customization
Right.
and
They have to make a
Weld
ton
the
of
frame
power.
together. Yeah.
what's the fastest speed achieved by a monster truck?
88 miles per hour.
75.
That would be terrifying to go.
No, you gotta go
Yeah.
like 50.
140.
You're going slow in those things.
Well, the
They
steering
got it
ratio
up
is
to
super slow.
99.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Which
you got the
I
rear
can't imagine
steering.
what the tires sound like at that speed.
Oh,
Then you got it takes you a half a mile to stop.
What's the miles per gallon for a monster truck?
0.1.
Yeah.
Trick
Three.
question.
Less than one.
Don't
right?
they run? Are they
Yeah,
running
three.
alcohol? Or are they like a?
Some of them.
Yeah.
Methane.
Just like the people who go to watch them.
It's about 7.
That's not that
So
bad.
That's
not,
better
not
than a Hummer.
terrible
That's cool.
considering how giant.
All that.
And
weight.
how many cars can a monster truck jump at one time?
Is that a
Depends how
safari
fast
monster?
they
truck?
It is a
Oh,
safari
yeah.
monster
Where did you
truck.
10.
At least 4. At least 4.
Looks like a Sasquatch safari.
10.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna say 15.
8.
About 14.
14.
Yeah.
Damn.
And that's it. There you go.
That was really cool.
How do they make money with these things? They get people come, but like if they damage it, isn't it going to be like so expensive to get fixed?
But I don't think it's a lot to fix. Like, I think it.
Yeah.
You
They're made to
pretty
roll,
much just
right?
got like fiberglass and stuff
Oh, yeah, the
around
body.
it.
Body's
But
It's
one-
just a frame.
once
Plus they
that
get
frame is
sponsors,
built,
yeah.
It's
it's
locked
not
in.
going anywhere.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm
But
not
all
going to.
you do is like jump over stuff, right? That's like the.
Well, they
that's it.
have.
Right?
'cause
Races,
there's like a
there's, like-
track
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
they do.
Okay.
Because there was this whole, I forget what it's called, Monster Jam, maybe?
Oh man.
That's one of
But
the.
they'll-
We've gotta
one of
go
the
to this for
circuits,
science.
yeah.
They turn arenas into monster truck. I forget how many tons of dirt they bring into
Oh, yeah,
arenas
yeah.
and set up these tracks.
You guys have seriously never
and-
been to a monster truck show?
No.
I don't think
Oh,
I
I've been
think
to,
I've
like,
seen monster.
3.
Well, I've seen monster trucks, but I don't think I've been to an actual show of them, like
Yeah.
doing stuff.
Yeah, I saw the car eating robot and everything. Yeah, it was.
Oh, that's cool.
That was fun.
I've only been to like down and out kind of stuff, you know, like destruction
down at the
derbies and
Buck, yeah,
hauling
sure.
shit around. Yeah.
Oh,
Tractor
Monster
pulls.
Jam World Finals 23 is May 18th.
Where?
That's like 3 days.
Yeah, I know.
Where's
Where?
that?
Let's go.
We're going.
It doesn't
We're going.
say.
Oh my God. We have to go to Maryland. We have to stop at Maryland though for Death Fest. To see anal
Yeah, it's-
anal fungus
pay
or whatever his
$80.
bed is.
Pay $80 to go see that shit.
All right. Let's Rebecca can research that. Let's
Yeah,
move
keep
on
looking.
and do some listener feedback.
Read some listener feedback, sir.
Make it so, number one.
Emails. You tiny little emails. You precious little emails. Where are you?
So it's in
Last week?
Inglewood, California,
Oh,
but
it's too far.
we've got a date: July 13th, July 14th, Allentown, PA.
Allentown.
Oh my God! It's like
Yes,
40,
let's go
40
there.
minutes away. There's really
Dude,
no
most
excuse.
toxic air in the country. Let's go. See some monster trucks in
Let's do
Allentown.
this. Let's do this.
I'm
It's
totally
gonna be
up for
amazing.
that. I'll bring Henry along. Last week we checked out Slaughterhouse Slumber Party.
Oh yeah. What do people say about that? Are they angry?
Chloe
I imagine
really
they
enjoyed
are.
the movie here. Sammy Kato says, I don't care for sexualization in movies, but I have one big weakness. Bushes. If I see women with bushes, I cannot not have feelings of respect. For some reason, I have respect for women who don't shave. Or to be more precise, I've always found modern trend of shaving pubes and armpits weird. It tickles my inner rebel, I guess.
We're finding the real fans, Chris.
Oh my God, we've got to stop this.
Wait, there's more. Chris, isn't purposefully sexy nudity pornographically titillating? I would find that weird in a movie. Maybe it is just super common, so people don't care, but I find it weird.
I don't think I understand. Is
I don't know if I follow
on purpose sexy nudity titillating? Of course.
Yeah. That's
This
the whole
was
point
not
of it.
that. This was not that.
Not at all.
No,
Well, it was just nonstop. That
It
was
was
the
just-
problem. It was just constant.
for no reason.
But
or-
dude, he can be Lord of the Forest over there. I don't give a shit. Whatever you like, you like.
Lord of
Whatever.
the Forest.
Anyone,
Doesn't bother
do
me.
what you want with your
Oh, man.
pubes. I don't give a shit.
Are we gonna watch that Lord of the Dance movie that he made? By the way.
Wait, that's the no.
I'm not watching
Lord of
some
the
Timothy
Dance.
Flatley. Lord
Yes,
of
it
the
looks
Dance
amazing.
bullshit.
He's like a spy. It looks so awesome. He's like an old man spy.
Who is?
Remember, guys, we're supposed to watch mainstream movies.
No, I updated the list.
Fucking Lord of the
Okay.
Dance, really?
Yeah, he made a movie.
$82, by the way, for a ticket to.
It's the
Michael
same price as
Flatley.
Death
Monster Jam.
Fest.
I'd rather see this than Death Fest.
Yeah, it's called Blackbird, 2018.
He's
Well,
stuff
put
like
it
Lord
on
of the
there,
Dance.
It looks amazing. He's like an 80-year-old spy. It looks so great.
Who is? Timothy
Michael
Flatley?
Flatley.
Michael
Yeah, he-
Flatley.
Yeah,
Does
he
he
wrote,
dance?
started and directed in it. No,
Does
but
he
he thinks
Dance?
he thinks he's like a spy. It
All
looks
right,
amazing.
I do want to see that. I do.
Yo,
wanna
do you want me to pull the trailer? It's
see-
amazing.
No.
Oh, fuck no. What are you doing? You're trying to kill the
All right,
podcast.
go ahead, Spiv. Is that all we had? Oh,
No, that was just the first one, guys. We got a comment from, I think, the maker here.
yes.
Puppet Monster
God?
Massacre. Says, hi, folks. Director of the movie here.
Whoa.
Thanks for covering it.
Whoa.
It's nice to see that even 5 years after its release, the film is still being talked about in some capacity.
What movie was that?
The Slaughterhouse Slumber
I'm
Party.
joking.
I just wanted to clear a few things up, just so
Yes.
there's no confusion.
All right.
There was no coercion or manipulation when casting the film. Most of the women in the film are my friends and have been for a very long time. They wanted to be there, were very on board with what the film was trying to do, and most of the budget went to paying them and paying for the practical effects.
That's cool.
That makes sense.
What-
Of
Yeah,
which there are
what is-
more than most folks realize. Our cast and crew were predominantly female and, without outing anyone who may wish to remain unouted, substantially queer. The script, ... I hate that YouTube does this now.
Yeah.
I cannot see the full comment.
Oh, really?
Oh, jeez.
The
Uh,
script, ...
You click on the ellipsis. Click on the
I
ellipsis.
can't click on the ellipsis.
Spit.
It's just dots. It doesn't do anything.
That's
Spit.
annoying.
no, that's a Spiv thing. That's
Yeah,
what,
it's
what
a-
the fuck
That's
are
a
you
Bing
talking?
thing, isn't it? It's a
Bing's
Bing
a-
thing.
Dude,
Yeah.
get on a real fucking
doesn't have
browser.
enough
for Christ's sake.
He doesn't have enough ping points to see the rest of the comment.
Get on a real
Let
fucking
me see.
browser.
He needs
I'm
more big
turning off
points.
my brave.
Well, when
buy the
he's doing
cover.
that, let's
Here
look
we
up.
are.
Let's watch the Blackbird trailer.
The script
Wow.
was also read by women and queer folk, and edits were made based on their feedback. No one's perfect, and maybe I didn't get it 100% right, but sincere attempts were made. At the end of the day, we all just wanted to make a silly horror movie that was similar to the ones we love. I feel so lucky that I got the chance to do just that. I remain immensely proud of this film and everyone involved. Thanks again for keeping the title alive in people's minds and spreading the word. May your podcast continue successfully for years to come.
Was that written
Well,
by
I'm
Anne?
glad he was very positive. in that
Continue
comment.
successfully.
Sir, you have not been listening to our podcast.
Please
Very
check
long,
the
have you?
back catalog of episodes.
Oh man.
Yeah, whatever. That's cool. I mean, I don't. quite understand what he's talking about.
I don't
No
think it
one was
changes
saying
my
they
view
were
of the movie,
coerced or anything. So whatever.
Well, because we made
I think
comments.
I think that may
Yeah.
come up,
Yeah.
but
okay, that's cool.
yeah. Joe McDonald, I think this movie was pretty funny. The middle sags, but it had a fun vibe overall. I get where it was going. The ladies were good. The nudity was too much for sure. But Nude Nuns with Big Guns was a trash movie and highly exploitative
sure.
by comparison.
Yes,
This one
that's
was
That's true,
very
and people
goofy.
do love that movie, by the way.
Oh, it's awful. That movie's way
Yeah.
worse.
I was sick that week. I'm glad I
You
missed
movie
it.
sucked ass.
You did not
Yeah.
miss
It was tough.
David Black, I thought it was fun. It was ridiculous and it leaned into it. Stupid but fun. But fun. Alternate title. This one is an homage to Aaron's perverted alternate titles of the past. I do miss those.
Me too.
Slot Tits House, Slum Boober Partitas.
Oh, good job, David.
Remember when we all used to come with alternate titles?
No, it was
Yeah,
just me
back
and you.
when
No,
we-
it was,
Yeah.
it
And
was
it
you and
evolved into
Aaron.
just me, and then everybody stared at me and made fun of me, so I stopped.
That was the best part of the show. Boobs. It's the best part of the show.
Yeah, now we don't even have that anymore.
Being incredibly productive of my super creative titles.
I think we had to go back to give everyone sections again.
No,
No,
Starting with Aaron's
we're
alternate
we're
titles.
whittling down to basically one section.
we're winding down the show. We're reducing sections.
We still
No
have
more
all the
Patreon
sections.
bonus.
We are sundowning over here. Okay, we're like Joe Biden.
We're asleep at the wheel. Oh, God.
He's Jesse Magers. When we watched the trailer for this in the pre-show, I wondered if it would be as over the top as it was suggested. It was exactly like that. Happy belated birthday, AJ.
Should have picked the Michael Flatley movie.
Oh, boy. Well, that does it for our listener feedback. There's the Trump Biden pajama party.
Forgot I had these in here.
Yeah, so if you want me to read your comment, you got to leave it down in the comments. We will read them next week at
Sweet.
the end.
All right, so here's the deal. I thought about this a lot on the pre-show, and I feel like we've been in a very negative spiral. Show has this year.
3 years.
This year's the
No,
worst.
this year is.
Terrible.
I think it started. I think it started last. I blame myself, and
It started 2
all right,
years ago.
I
We're gonna
blame
go
me.
back to the wheel switching.
No. I blame this on me, but I feel like I just feel like maybe you guys couldn't handle the wheel. And I'm looking at like people like AJ. I don't want to throw names
Me?
around lightly, but like
Handle the wheel?
I
when
think the problem, Chris, is that the Patreons were picking the wheel.
Yeah.
no, I think the problem is you guys are aware of the movies on the wheel, and you grow resentment over the weeks that they're not chosen. So
Yeah.
by the time these movies come up, you're so mad about it. And so I offer you a solution to this problem.
Okay, what's your
Okay.
What is your
solution?
final
This should be
solution?
good. This should be worse.
The movies are now within a magic hat, my friends. They are in a hat.
A hat?
They're
So
in
it's
a
the
hat.
same-
So
it's
we
the same
can't
thing,
see them.
but in
So
a hat.
you can't see them,
How
and
many
now
movies
So
are
they're
in the
listed
hat?
down below.
they're not listed down below.
Oh.
What the fuck is this website? Good lord.
There's a lot.
This is like a virus.
There is, there is many of ads
You're
on
gonna
this.
click on it and get nowhere when you have the
So,
hat moving.
so I will perform a magic trick, and out will be
You're
revealed
head
a
blocker,
movie.
For God's sakes.
Is that what I have it on?
No, remove all this stuff.
It cannot
Is it gonna
handle
be-
this.
is it going to be a good movie or a shit movie?
I don't know.
Guess
That's
we'll
what
find out.
We'll find out. Are you ready?
No.
Oh.
Sure, why not?
I'm terrible.
Alakazam! Wait, hold on. Wait.
It's way too small.
Hold on.
Black
It says,
Roses?
it says Black Roses, but I was supposed to remove that one because Taylor Ann's not a patron anymore.
Continue.
Taylor Ann.
All right, let's do it. We have to
back to the
redo it. We have to redo it. I'm
patrons.
sorry. That's
All right,
it.
this is off to a fucking great
Well, I
start.
had to quickly redo the
Now
magic
we've
hat
got
because
two
it didn't
fiber
say-
ads. What the fuck is
Just suck it the fuck up. all right?
Hot
Here
dog?
Can we just
and
watch
fiber.
Black?
we
Can we
go.
watch
Here we-
Blackbird
Chris is
instead?
like that.
Wieners. No, here we go.
remove name? There you go. Chris's wiener hat.
And Alakazam! Fuck me running. Fuck in the
so
face. God damn it.
What is
Fucking
it?
What is it?
Petey Wheatstraw, Matthew
Oh,
No, I
Pfeiffer.
quit. No.
77.
I'm done. I quit
No.
too.
No,
Why
Chris,
can't we
we're not
watch
doing
a
this.
decent movie?
Let's watch
thought we were
Blackbird, Chris.
turning
Can we,
Blackbird.
guys, can we
Blackbird.
go back to the Patreon we'll be once a month?
Yes. Cybernetics.
Cybernetics.
That's not even spelled right.
Yeah.
some magic. It's working, isn't it?
What's that?
Going on.
Cybernetics?
I thought we were watching Kindergarten Cop 2.
All right,
Come on.
let's watch Cybernetics. Where's Chris going?
Done. I can't do it anymore.
What happened to you?
You guys
Camera
complain
feed?
about everything. Just pick the
Looks like
fucking
you're
movie
in
then.
Cyber
We
movie.
did. Blackbird.
What?
We're watching Blackbird.
No, you said that. No one else said that.
It's gonna be
Watch
great.
That fucker dance.
Come on, Lord of
AJ.
the Dance. Come on.
Chris, I can't click on him. Can you delete him, please? Can we just... I thought we were going to do a new thing this year where we're going to mix in a little bit better movies every once in a while.
Fine, give me a better movie.
Kindergarten
There
Cop
it is.
2.
There it is.
What?
Ready?
No.
Here it comes.
Christ.
You ready?
I'm not watching this. Just out of spite. Okay, this
Is
is pretty
today
good.
the day you wish to confess your sins?
Is
He
that
starts dancing
Kevin
at a
Not
Spacey?
today. My sins are my own.
Dude, I would never go out if it's raining that heavy.
Dance Lord picture.
You heard about the incident in London?
Hey, just skip ahead.
No, just give us a second.
we need to dance.
Fucking Lord.
Blake Molyneux. He's extremely dangerous. This
Eric
is our
Roberts?
chance.
Roberts is literally anything.
We
for
must
another.
get Victor involved. No one can do what he does. Not the man I used to be. The Blackbird is dead.
No!
This looks amazing.
That looks pretty good, actually, but I don't want to watch that right now. That looks pretty fun.
Dude, there's a romance angle too. Come on.
What about like a Lifetime movie?
Yes.
Rebecca finds a Lifetime movie.
Yes.
No, I
let's
think
do
we're
it.
doing Blackbird.
Yeah, it looks so good.
No,
It
it
looks
stay on the
fun,
wheel.
guys. Come on.
Dude, it's
With
an
a hat.
80-year-old man doing action sequences. He thinks he's a spy.
I give up. I give up. I introduced the whole magic hat, and you guys fucking shit all over
The
it.
mechanism for choosing doesn't matter
Yeah.
if the movies are all shit.
The
Chris.
mechanism was so fucking cool.
What was?
The mechanism was cool.
I'm saying it
Is
doesn't
that the
matter.
name of a movie? What?
It could be delivered by a monster truck, but if it's hauling in shitty movies, it doesn't fucking matter.
He only cares about the mechanism. That's all he cares about.
I like the mechanism.
Spins.
It's the visual.
Slices.
Pulled it from the
dices.
hat. It was cool.
It was cool, but the movies still are terrible.
What do you got, Rebecca?
Stalked by my doctor. There
I'm
we go,
looking.
Sean.
We can
You really
watch
don't want to
that.
do Blackbird? Dude, this looks amazing.
AJ, you could save for your next birthday.
Dude.
It does look pretty fun.
It does look kind of fun.
It's going to be
What else have we
awful.
talked about? We've talked about Twilight. We've talked about Kindergarten Cop 2.
I'm
a Has,
fucking idiot.
How about
What
stalked
about,
by?
what about a classic 80s bad movie?
What about stalked by my doctor?
Yeah, that's what Sean put in there.
It's a Lifetime movie.
Yeah, a doctor falls in love with a teenage girl after saving her life in Mexico,
Ew.
Sure. Why not?
and it's on Amazon.
It's also Eric Roberts.
Eric Roberts is a doctor who stalks people.
Well, there you go.
He's so terrible.
Yeah, I'll watch that.
All right, let me pull up the trailer.
What's it called?
Stalked by my doctor.
I'm Dr. Beck, head of cardiology. You have to operate immediately, otherwise she will die.
Doctor knows what he's doing. Gonna be fine, sweetheart.
Hi, Sophie. How are you feeling today?
Thank you for saving my life.
What was he doing?
He was just changing my bandage.
Was there a female nurse present when he was doing
Oh, this looks creepy, guys. I don't know if I can watch this. I don't want to see Eric Roberts be a pedo. I don't want to see this. I don't want that.
We watched that movie last week.
Lifetime movie.
I don't like.
I want to see Betty Broderick dipping some corn
Oh,
chips.
this is
in the
awful.
pool.
All right,
This is
we'll have to
awful.
decide offline at this point.
We'll figure it out. It's
Death
going to be a surprise,
saved my
everybody.
life.
Death saved my
That
life.
saved my life.
All
Yeah,
right, let's check that one out.
it's on
Come on, Chris.
Hulu.
All right. Trailer.
What was that?
Hold on, I found it.
Dark World. Sounds pretty cool.
Oh, Dark World. Yeah. Chris, that's that Underworld fake one.
Predator World.
Predator World's awful. I watched it already.
Lego World.
10 years.
You too? Come on over here.
Seem to give Liam quite a lot of credit tonight.
It's just my work colleagues.
Oh my god.
Inspired by true events.
Oh my god.
This is too real.
Ripped from the headlines. pockets.
You have to go straight to the police.
I want like Psycho Storm Chaser. We can't do this anymore. I quit.
All right, how about this one? Oh, that one's not included.
What's the one with the little kid?
Stud.
Oh, that sounds good.
I know. See if it's anywhere else.
What does that even? What does that mean?
Amish Stud, the Eli Weaver story.
Yeah.
It says it's on Amazon Prime.
Oh, okay. I was looking on Hulu.
All right, this might be it, Rebecca. This might be it. All right, I think we found it, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. That good, huh?
Good Amish life, devoted to God and my husband.
This is like Lancaster County, PA, right now.
Life-changing love.
Original movie.
That's how you know he's bad.
Is he
Ripped from the
pretending?
headlines.
How was your
From
marriage,
the
Mr. Weaver?
headlines.
My marriage?
Yes, your marriage.
We should have listened when she asked for help.
The way that he continues to act against me.
And
You
God.
must be a better wife.
Oh yeah, we're watching Amish Stud. We're watching Amish Stud.
All right, I'm locked in. Let's do it.
Oh boy.
I'm ready.
Like
That's the
that was
movie.
the scene that pushed Chris over the edge.
All right. Well, he was being the titular character, Spiff.
Oh, he was being the titular character.
All right.
Being that stud.
Next week
Going
we're
out to
watching.
pasture.
We're watching Amish Stud, the Eli Weaver story, which looks fantastic. It is available on Amazon, I think, on Amazon Prime. You might have to rent
pay
it.
money for this?
You might have to rent it. I don't care. You're gonna have to rent it. Steve. You'll survive.
It's $2.69.
Oh yeah.
69. Nice. All right. Whatever. This should be fun. That's what we're doing next week, guys. Eli Weaver, the Amish Stud. Catch us here, and then that's it. We hope you enjoyed the show, and we'll see you here next week, guys. Good. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to the Bad Movie Night Podcast.
Bad movie night.